Welcome to the video demonstration on filing a request for entry of an order. Before viewing this video, you should be familiar with our local practice on submitting a request for entry of order by reviewing Local Rules 9013-1B and 9072-1. Today we are representing a creditor, Tulsa Home Mortgage. We have previously filed a motion for relief from stay and abandonment, and the notice of opportunity time has passed with no response from the debtor. Before filing this document in the system, the document must first be created and saved as a PDF file. To file this document in the CMECF system, let's start off by clicking on Bankruptcy. We are now viewing the Bankruptcy Events screen. To file a request for entry of order, please click on Miscellaneous Other. I will enter the case number that we will file this document in today. Once that has been entered, please click on Next. A list of available events will display. We can search for our event by typing in the title to our pleading. I will start by typing in REQ for request. The system has now narrowed down the available events to only those events that contain REQ. We see that the request for entry of order is the fourth event listed on the available events list. Please click on Request for Entry of Order. After selecting Request for Entry of Order, the selected event will show in our Selected Events box. We have no other events to add, so we are ready to proceed. Please click on Next. We are now being asked if we are filing this pleading jointly with another attorney. We are not. Please click on Next. We now need to select the party on whose behalf we are filing this pleading. The system has presented us with the list of current parties for this case. Our client is the creditor, Tulsa Home Mortgage. Please click and select Tulsa Home Mortgage. Now that we have selected our party, we can click on Next. We are now ready to browse to find the document that we have created and saved as a PDF file. Click on Browse. We have successfully navigated to the folder in which our file is located. Our request for entry of order has been selected. We would always want to verify this document is complete and ready to file by right-clicking the document and viewing it before filing. For demo purposes today, we are assuming that step is complete, and we will proceed by clicking on Open to continue. Our file now shows as being selected. We can proceed by clicking on Next. We are now being presented with some information from the court. There will be various events that will contain displays such as this to assist you in filings with the court. This particular display is letting us know that we should not use this event for a request for order setting deadline for filing objections to confirmation of a 13 plan. That is not what we are trying to file, so we can proceed by clicking on Next. We now need to make a selection as to our proposed order. If we need an actual order signed by the judge pursuant to Local Rule 9072-1B, we should check the box that a proposed order is being emailed to Chambers. We will be able to complete that step in the next few screens. If we are only needing a text-only order, we can skip this step and click on Next. Today I would like to walk through the process of sending a proposed order to Chambers, so please click on the checkbox beside Proposed Order Email to Chambers. And now click on Next. We sometimes run across screens such as this in CMECF where the system is performing something in the background. Please just click on Next to continue. We are now being asked to select the category to which our request for entry of order relates. If we are unsure of what category to choose, we could select the entire list. However, we know that this is a request for entry of order that relates to a motion that was filed. So please click on the scroll bar to find Motion. We have now found the motion category in our list. Please click on Motion. And now click Next. The system will find any pending motions in the case. In this case, there are 3 pending motions. The motion we are filing this request for entry of order on can be found at docket number 13. Please click on the checkbox by number 13. And now click on Next to proceed. This screen is reminding us that proposed orders and judgments shall be emailed to the assigned judge's orders email box and not attached to our request for entry of order. There is a link to the email box for the judge assigned to the case. You may click on that link at this point to email the proposed order, or you may complete that step once you have completed the filing of your request for entry of order. For demo purposes today, we will not click on the link to the email and proceed by clicking on Next. The system is asking if our file contains a certificate of service or request for expedited hearing. This document contains neither. Please click on Next to continue. We are now being asked if this is a corrective or an amended filing. It is not. We will leave the default set to No and simply click on Next to continue. The text for our docket entry now appears. We are now able to modify the text if we would like. To start off with, let's review the information we already have. We see that we are filing a request for entry of order. We see that our proposed order will be emailed directly to Chambers, and we have related our request to the motion for relief from stay and motion to abandon. Going back to the top of the event, we see that there are drop-down boxes and text boxes to help us further identify the document we are filing today. At this point, we do not need to add anything additional to the event. We will simply click on Next to continue. We now see the final text for our filing. The system is now warning us that clicking on Next will commit this filing to the court's database, and we will have no further opportunity to modify this filing. It is also reminding us that we need to redact any personal identifiers as outlined in the Federal Bankruptcy Rules and Procedures 9037. Please review this text, and when you are ready to proceed, please click on Next. We have now filed our document with the court. The Notice of Electronic Filing, or NEF, that appears on the screen is our confirmation of filing. Please review the NEF to familiarize yourself with this receipt of filing. It will show the date and time of filing, the case number is a link to the docket sheet, and the document number is a link to the document we have just filed. At this point, we would need to email our proposed order to Chambers since we did not complete that step during filing. To find the email addresses of where to send any proposed order, please take a look at Section 13 of the CM-ECF Administrative Guide of Policies and Procedures. Please click on Continue when you're ready to proceed. This concludes the video demonstration on how to file a request for entry of an order. Please feel free to call or contact the CM-ECF Help Desk if you have any questions regarding filing in the CM-ECF system.